Next curve.
Hey everybody, this is Leonard Lee, Executive Analyst at NextCurve, and I'm here in Dallas, Texas at the Hyatt Regency Hotel, and I'm here for Honeywell Connect 2023, which is the second installment of this event, very special event actually for Honeywell, right? And I'm joined by Ravi Srinivasan, right? Did I get that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. I got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are, correct me if I'm wrong, you are the Vice President and General Manager of Industrial Innovation.
Yeah, that's right, with a main focus on emissions management and helping the customers to decarbonize. That's a goal that I have, and I'm working with a lot of customers in this journey.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, one of the things I want to chat with you about is Honeywell's DNA in sustainability. And the reason why I want to ask you this is because I talk to a lot of companies, and sustainability obviously is a big topic everyone's concerned about. It's a governance topic, it's a leadership topic, it's becoming a priority, right?
That's true.
But then there's very few companies in the world that can actually truly speak to being a part of the solution or enablement of all these sustainability goals that everyone's set. So I'd love to talk to you about that. Explain to my audience, how does Honeywell fit into this whole sustainability equation?
Hey, absolutely, Leonard. You know, the sustainability has been top of a lot of CEOs' minds because of various things that's happening. It's with all the global warming that's happening. So a lot of CEOs, many countries, a lot of them have made pledges towards a net zero or a carbon neutrality goal. And this is not an easy thing. I mean, the way I always see is the sustainability is everything under the sun. If it was so easy, people would do that in a year or two, get over it. But this is going to be a journey. A lot of customers have set goals for 2050 as a net zero. So it's going to be a long journey. But having said that, there are a lot of technologies that's available. And of course, we will continue to innovate and co-innovate with a lot of customers in this journey. So Honeywell has been in the forefront of any technology development for many, many decades. So the whole idea is to how do we help our customers to help them to do better, drive better outcomes, and make their products sustainable. Honeywell has been investing in this sustainability in terms of whether it's new technology or products that we manufacture. So we are kind of a unique position in the industry where it's just not about technology alone. We are also we manufacture a lot of chemicals. Right? For example, you must have heard about solstice, refrigerant. That actually reduces the global warming potential with a substantial percentage. So Honeywell, as a company, we manufacture chemicals. We also have technologies to support the customer. So it's one of the unique value prop where not only we just tell the rest of the world, we also use the technology within our own facilities to help and improve our operations. So if you really look at the Honeywell business in terms of sustainability, now we have the different sectors. We have like aviation sectors, we have industrial, we have buildings. Each of our product technologies applies to all these sectors. So all the things that we have done for so long, whether it's in the buildings or the industrials, it's all helping the customers to do better with less. And when it comes to sustainability, it is about doing more with lesser energy. So energy and emissions are eventually interrelated. So by which we are able to drive a better use of the energy to drive better output to help them be more sustainable.
Yeah, and you bring up technology, and I think a lot of folks these days, when you say, hey, we're a tech company or we're into technology, everyone thinks it has something to do with digital technology. But that's really not necessarily the case with Honeywell. It's part of what you guys do.
Exactly.
One of the things that I've observed, covering you guys, is the depth and the breadth of the technology, right? So, I mean, we're talking about not only the digital stuff on top, but all the process technology, all the foundational technology. I mean, quantum computing is another area where you guys have innovated, so when we talk about technology in the context of Honeywell and sustainability, it seems like we're talking about something much bigger than that folks should understand, right? And I'm not quite sure everybody tunes into that when it comes to Honeywell?
It's a great point. I think you have a very good understanding of how Honeywell is. And
Yeah, well, I witnessed a lot of it, and it's pretty amazing,
So the way
quite honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. The way we are taking this journey on the net zero pathway, correct? We created a framework, what we call measure, monitor, report, and reduce. So the digital part is like interwoven fabric across multiple things, correct? As you rightly said, it's a digital transformation. Every week can say digital, but if you really look at it, the fundamental is start the measurement. If you can't measure, you can't mitigate.
Yeah,
That's a fundamental one. So what we have spent a lot of time and effort is making sure we are getting those sensing technologies to help in this journey.
Sure.
So we like the way we introduce new sensors for methane or gas cloud imaging cameras to measure and monitor the emissions, correct? Once you're able to identify and quantify the emissions, you are in a much better area than just doing estimation.
Right.
Current in the industry, a lot of things are on estimating.
Right.
Okay, the factors, as you must have heard about that.
Yeah.
So they do a lot of estimation.
Sure.
It's got a high degree of inaccuracy in the process.
Yeah.
So we are trying to change that to direct measurement and direct continuous measurement.
Right.
As you rightly said, the depth of experience, it's all, the emissions happen because the way the process are behaving, way assets are behaving. We are, from Honeywell's expertise, our experience expertise helps to understand what's really causing the emissions and helping the customers to identify the root cause so that we can mitigate the emissions. That's how you can get to the decarbonization journey, correct? That's one part of that. Then as you move forward, on the operational excellence, how do you make sure that you're running the process more efficiently, running the assets more efficiently, as I just mentioned? That helps you to reduce the emissions as well, along with all the new technologies that Honeywell has developed and being delivered, whether it is SAF, battery energy storage systems, or carbon capture and storage, and so on and so forth. You got a very wide portfolio because this is, getting to the net zero is not one pathway. There are going to be multiple pathways to get there. So we can actually help you from Honeywell to actually help the customers in this journey.
Well, it just dawned on me that, you guys fundamentally, as a business, help your customers run more efficient operations. And like you said, if you don't have visibility and observability of those operations, you just can't manage, you can't improve, you can't also hold accountable, right? Anybody or anything, right? Whether it's an AI algorithm that's running or it's somebody out operating in the field and maintaining the environment. So that's some of the evidence that I see as I've been exposed to different aspects of the Honeywell business, that you guys bring a lot of domain expertise. And it's weird, you should be telling me this, but then I'm actually telling you, but I guess I'm telling my audience what I'm observing, having interacted with Honeywell over the last couple of years, is that, because in the IoT world, that has been sort of the missing thing, is the domain expertise. And you guys bring that, but inherently, the process improvement and efficiency agenda that you bring to the table and the solutions you bring to the table for your customers, that just dovetails really nicely into all the sustainability stuff. So this is just an aha that as you were talking, I just realized, there you go. There's the DNA, right? Why are you guys unique?
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. So. And also, the flight efficiency, the other just trying to get a bigger, wider portfolio. We help a lot of flights to fly the flights efficiently, right? Whether having the right route to get to the destination and all the stuff. You're spot on in terms of
even the buildings. The buildings especially,
we automate a lot of buildings. It's all about the occupancy experience, correct? How do you make sure we have the highest level of comfort at the minimum emissions or the minimum energy consumption? So it cuts across whether it's industrials or buildings or aviation. We got the right technology that can help in this journey. So that's again, having said that, there's always a lot of new learnings that's going to come in, correct? There are new technologies and all this stuff. So that's what we kind of really co-work with the customers. Okay, what is needed that we can accelerate the journey, right? So that's what we'll be focused on.
Well, speaking of that, what are some of the key challenges that your customers are facing? Because obviously getting to, let's say, a maturity level on your sustainability capability curve, that's quite a journey for a lot of companies, right? A lot of organizations that now want to be either willfully or by regulation compliant with a lot of, or meeting a lot of these sustainability goals. So what are some of those big challenges that you're working with on your your customers?
I think the fundamental challenge starts with the measurement, because as you said, the current regulations allows a lot of estimation.
Yeah.
Okay, so the regulators are looking at with the new regulations, how do you change just from estimation to continuous direct measurement?
Right.
Because as I mentioned, if you can't measure, there's nothing you can mitigate. So you will continue the same journey. And customers have been reporting in part of the ESG report for many decades based upon estimation factors. And as we move forward, correct, with sustainability becoming more and more core part of their offerings, of their goals, the trend is going to change towards mitigation and reduction. I always try to correlate with process safety. If you go back a few decades ago, process safety was added cost. Okay, I've been running the plants. Minute to add safety, I need to add cost to it. Sustainability is something very similar if you really look at it. Now the process safety has become an integral part of any plant. Right? Nobody talks safety as an additional impact. It is woven into the fabric. Similarly, sustainability right now, it's like seen as an additional cost because people need to see what's become. I'm going to invest more. What's the return on investment? But I think as the regulations mature, and now the customers also in the journey, they look at more forward-looking. They're going to have sustainability as part and parcel of their everyday design. Like you're going to design for sustainability. The day it happens, I think this becomes an easy one to solve. And I think customers are maturing, and also making sure that technologies are feasible, affordable to in a long run. So the challenges I'll be talking about a little bit on measurement side of it, and how do you make this real time to make them drive the benefit or the outcome they're looking for. And for last but not the least is the reduction technologies that can get them to the destination they're looking for. So these are three areas. But having said that, a lot of customers are talking to us and various technology providers to understand where we are in the journey, how we can help them in their net zero journey, right? So we're seeing some great progress, but definitely a lot more work to be done.
Okay. Any pointers for the audience, things that I should focus on at this event?
Absolutely. This event is focused on sustainability, cyber, and digital transformation. These are the key things that our customers are talking about. With our investment in these technologies and solutions, I think it'd be a great way to learn how we can actually help and drive some outcomes for the customers to meet their business productivity goals and safety and being secure, right? And I'm sure a lot of customer presentations as well, and also a lot of panel interviews. I think it'll be a great event, and where we can learn more, all of us collectively, and go back and drive our outcomes better.
But most importantly, rock and roll.
Rock absolutely.
And roll, right, rock and roll, everybody.
Definitely. I think this is going to be a fantastic one, and we are really looking forward to working with customers to drive better outcomes for them. And really looking forward to be more engaged and appreciate the feedback as well.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ravi.
Pleasure
really
meeting you.
Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
And hey, everyone, thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you found this discussion a nice teaser into what we can look forward to here at Honeywell Connect 2023. So this is Leonard Lee. Remember to follow me at nextcurve.com, www.nextcurve.com, and we'll be posting highlights and takes from the event here in Dallas on my LinkedIn thread, as well as in our research portal. So make sure to subscribe, follow, and we will see you later.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Leonard.
Thank you.
Yeah.